Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today I'm going to do a little flip through of some scrapbook pages that I finally got done. They've been sitting in a pile waiting for me to pay attention to them, and I finally did it. The first thing I will do is I will show you the pages that I created, and then I'll show you all of the goodies that I used to make the pages. The first page you're going to see is this one. This is a scrapbook page layout that I made many years ago from my consultant many years ago. We used to get together once a month, and she would have a page layout all ready to go, and we would put it together, and then I would place my order and all the things, and it was really a nice time. And I saved a lot of these page layouts to use as examples. I don't need to use them as examples anymore. I need to use them up. So I thought this was an appropriate one. This was a set of pictures from our trip last summer. We took our motor coach. And as you can see, Maudi's a little sad. We had a couple of breakdowns on our way to Oklahoma, but that's okay. My husband is handy. We knew that when we bought this. She's used and loved. So here you can see I did vacation with Maudi, and I show some pictures of her being worked on. We were roadside working, taking care of business. I used pocket pages for these. This is a photo that was 4x6. I whacked it in half, put half in here, half on this side, butt it up together. The picture flows nicely. You don't have to have all your photos perfect for the style of pocket. This is one of our pocket designs. On this side, mostly photos. You can see that. Again, I had a lot of verticals, which was great, and then I had some others that I cut. This was also a vertical, but I just whacked it in half again and put half of it in the top pocket and half of it in the bottom pocket, and then threw in some pattern paper and some thin cuts. And I also did a little stamping. You can see here I also did stamping and thin cuts. Just jazzed it up a little bit. And I thought that was really fun. Again, this is one of our pocket pages. We have several different layout designs, and I like to mix them up. I also had this side, which is the back side. And this talks about the minivan that we went and bought down in Oklahoma. Or we went from Oklahoma down to Texas, and we bought our minivan. New to us. Here I used a couple of our Pocket Plus pages. These are the vertical ones. And I just threw some of these photos in there, a little bit of journaling, and I did do some letters that I used. One of our older letter sets that is one of my favorites. And then this is the second half of that original layout. So I threw some pictures on here and told about another little oopsie whoops we had on the way home. So there are all the pages, and they'll go into the album, and it'll be like a little story all together. Here's what I used. I used our black alphabets. I used our classic letters alphabet. I also used, these are the stitched fancy brackets, super cute. I used simple serif uppercase. This is a stamp set that coordinates with the thin cut. Love that. I had this horse thin cut. I believe this is still available. It's a stamp and a thin cut. Super cute. This is a bunny stamp that I had. I think this was last year's bunny stamp. We will have a new one, hint, 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 coming in our newest catalog. Stamp and Thin Cuts Pennant Banner Alphabet. Use that one. Whole Latte Love, because you know me, I love a coffee cup. This is a little older one. This was from the Aurora Card Making Workshop. This was a set from a year or two ago. This one is Hawthorne card making, and I love the little truck. I used the Route 66 because we were by Route 66 when we were in Oklahoma. Then I have this Happy Camper. I think I picked this one up on a clearance sale really, really reasonably, and it has been waiting. This is the first time I've ever used it, and I bought it because we have Maudi, our camper. She's not a camper, she's a motor coach. There is a difference. So that is all the different stuff that I just pulled in and used, threw in a little pattern paper, a little cardstock, and just had a fun time playing with all of these pages. It's never too late to tackle photos and create a little bit of a photo book in your album to tell the story of a little vacation. I hope you enjoyed this and that you'll give it a try. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.